HRM 301B Lesson 6 Job Analysis and Job Design. We are now on Job Analysis Methods. This is Professor Ryan Gutierrez. So let's take a step back. Okay, so this is the organizational success for human resource. First, you have the company strategy. And then you have the long-term goals. Then you have the HR strategy. And then you create your organizational structure. And after that, you analyze your workflow. When you analyze your workflow, you analyze your job, and then you do a job design. Okay, today we are going to talk about ways to analyze your job methods, and then we're going to talk about job design. So two ways. You have the PAQ method, and then you have the OIN method. The PAQ is Positional Analysis Questionnaire. Okay, this is a questionnaire where standardized job analysis are made. It emphasizes inputs, process, relationships, and outputs. It covers work behavior, work conditions, and job characteristics. And after that, you have the OIN. The OIN is Occupational Information Network. So this is the United States governmental system for classifying jobs. You describe abilities, work styles, work activities, and work context for 1,000 occupations. It can be used by employers to find jobs for workers, and it can also be used by workers to find new jobs. So in the United States, they have a job matching system where workers and employers can find each other. So here we are again with the hierarchy, org success for HR. And now we're going to talk about job design. After we have analyzed the job, what it takes, we will do job design. So first we will define job design. Job design is a process of defining how work will be performed and tasks required in a given job. So for example, how will we greet the guests at the reception desk? And what duties will be included? Guest check-in and check-out, concierge services, and other. So in our earlier example, will waiters also have to clean tables? Okay, so there are four approaches to job design. There's mechanistic, motivational, biological, and perceptual motor. Mechanistic approach is it focuses on finding the simplest way to structure work and to make it the most efficient. Fewest steps and resources used. It leads to work so simple, someone with little training can do it. So for example, the picture here is fast food. Every little step is given so that people will just follow it. Anyone can come in and come out and follow the steps. Okay, so you have task specialization, skill specialization, and repetition. Okay, these are the three concepts in the mechanistic approach. So the task specialization is each worker does very specific tasks. Okay, skill simplification is it breaks down jobs into their smallest components and assesses how work is done in each of these. And repetition is doing the same thing over and over again. So those are the three concepts in mechanistic approach to job design. After that, we have the motivational approach to job design. Okay, they are job characteristics and meaningfulness of job. So when you focus on job characteristic, we talk about psychological meaning, a person's mental and emotional state, and motivation potential. It also focuses on increasing the meaningfulness of jobs through job enlargement, job enrichment, the construction of jobs around socio-technical systems. Okay, the third approach to job design is biological, and this includes physical fatigue, exhaustion of strength, aches and pains, and health complaints. They focus on outcomes. Okay, and the last is perceptual motor or mental capabilities. So this focuses on human mental capabilities and limitations. Its goal is to design jobs that don't exceed workers' mental capacities, which means they must keep the task and processes simple, They require less thinking, analyzing, and decision making. This is kind of like an automatic process. And it improves reliability, safety, and user reaction by reducing information processing requirements of the job. So you don't have to think, you just have to do. Okay, so in summary, these are the four approaches: mechanistic, motivational, biological, and perceptual. The positive outcome of mechanistic is decrease in training time, higher utilization levels, lower likelihood of error, less change of mental overload and stress. The negative outcome is lower job satisfaction, lower motivation, and higher absenteeism. For motivational, the positive outcomes are higher job satisfaction, higher motivation, greater job involvement, and lower absenteeism. The negative outcomes are increased training time, lower utilization levels, greater likelihood of error, greater chance of mental overload and stress. For biological, the positive outcomes are less physical effort, less physical fatigue, fewer health complaints, fewer medical incidences, lower absenteeism, and higher job satisfaction. For negative outcomes, you have higher financial costs because of changes in equipment or job environment. And lastly, you have the perceptual motor approach. The positive outcomes are lower likelihood of error, lower likelihood of accidents, less chance of mental overload and stress, lower training time, higher utilization levels. And the negative outcomes are lower job satisfaction and lower motivation. So there you go. Those are the four approaches to job design. And today we talked about 2 ways of job analysis and 4 approaches for job design for the organizational success for human resource. Thank you very much.